Hello, it's your Sleeper Scott back with a new video of what if Naruto had the Speed Force. Okay, last time we left off, if you guys, I'm just gonna tell you this now. I'm gonna give very short recaps. I'm not gonna give a lot of details. If you guys really want to know what happened, just watch the previous video. Please go in order. But last time what happened was Naruto trained with Guy uh, and Kakashi, also Lee. He trained basically for 2 years. Did I say 2 years? Roughly 2 years training on his chakra control, and Kakashi taught him how to do the basic shadow clone. It's the shadow clone jutsu, but I don't know why I say basic shadow clone, because you can make those shit explode. No, like literally, you can make those shit explode. But as he's been as he's basically his body has been getting stronger, faster, and he's made a new style. Uh, I think I said dodge, don't tell. Uh, he renamed it when he went into the academy just because it sounds stupid, and he calls it uh, reckless fighting, because it almost leaves you wide open if you don't have a fast reaction speed. Your entire body's open, and then it dodges, and then it shuts, and then it starts really cranking. But and then he went to the academy, and the last time we were off, Naruto sat by Hinata, and right when the teacher walked in, Naruto fucking dipped and ran away. So starting, we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip. We're going to skip Itachi killing the entire clan a little bit. Now we're gonna. Itachi kills the entire clan, and Naruto realizes this is something major. Instead of in the original where he's like, fuck Sasuke, he's like, shit, Sasuke has dealt with some stuff that he needs some help with. So what happens is Naruto gets closer and closer to Sasuke. And Sasuke starts to push him away. Obviously, he's like, I'm in pain. I don't need you. But Naruto keeps on getting closer and closer and closer. As Sasuke finally lets him in, and finally, at the age of 8, Naruto, Lee, and Sasuke train under Might Guy. The only person that is changing over Kakashi, though, because of the simple reasoning of Naruto was the only person Kakashi could ever train without getting too pissed at him. I'm joking, but Naruto has a special bond with Kakashi now. They know each other very well. They have their same sarcasm a little bit. Even Naruto knows Kakashi's schedule. So right when Kakashi poofs in, I'm sorry, I'm late. Don't worry about it, since I was already here. It's already been 5 minutes. Also, Naruto has been learning jutsus by Kakashi while this time was going. Kakashi's did the paper technique to see what his chakra nature was, and he has 2. Now, for very good reason, he has wind chakra like in the anime, but he also has electricity. So Kakashi starts teaching him electricity jutsus. Oh God, stuttering! Holy shit, that was almost bad. No, but Kakashi's thinking about teaching him the Rasengan. As time goes on, my guy, the normal Sasuke, the edgy Sasuke, that's always like I'm better than you, he does get turned down. He is still cocky, and he's still arrogant, and he's still that type of Sasuke, but he's just less of it. He's also realizes how big the gap is from my ninja standards and a fucking god tier ninja like guy. Because like when he was like, I'm going to beat you, and he realizes he got crushed by Guy using taijutsu style, he realizes he needs to train a lot more and understand his like form and his body a lot more before he goes into trying to beat his brother, trying to kill Itachi. Now, we're gonna time skip to when they're at the end of the academy, and they're basically doing their test now. Naruto has skipped, goddamn, so many days of school. He has skipped multiple days. The only days he comes is when there's a test, and he passes it, and then he just runs away. Surprising enough, Naruto's like middle of the lane. Middle-ish. But like, surprisingly, when Naruto, when he like started getting older, just like, I'll explain it. From 6, 7, and 8, he was middle of the lane. He's like, oh, he's decent. He's not bad. And then when he 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, he just drops down to like low, like super low. Like bottom of the list. Like the only person that's lower than him is Kiba. And Kiba's not even a character. As Sasuke like is top of the class, yes, still. But he knows Naruto knows more than him in multiple of these subjects, because the person he studies with for these subjects is Naruto. So through those years, he's bottom of the class. He's barely passing, like 1 point away from failing. Goes to the test, and now they're 12 years old, going for the test. As Sasuke and Naruto are, chilling, talking, as Sasuke starts a conversation like, Naruto, I was always wondering about this. Do you have any like special thing about you? As Naruto, like, special in what matter? As I should also explain this. Through the years, Naruto has been training his Speed Force, or what he calls he does call it the Speed Force, but his power itself, he calls it like his lightning, like lightning almost move. He hasn't figured out a name, but he's going to put lightning into it because it's Naruto. He does call like it his lightning flash, but it's like, and through the years, his body has been getting used, so it's now 2 times the speed of light. When he was 8, now it's 4 times the speed of light. When he was 10, and now it's 6 times the speed of light. So this Naruto can run 6 times the speed of light for a decent, like almost forever. That's like his a consistent distance speed for him for a long period of time. And if he can push past that, but his body would start crumbling. Like if they start, because he can only handle so much of the speed force going through his body and sprinting. Now, Sasuke's like, dude, I see you dodge moves from Lee that I can barely see. How in the fuck are you even sort of human? Instead of sitting with, he's still sitting with Hinata, but Sasuke is on the outer edge, as Lee is in a different classroom altogether, still to the same point of anytime Lee and Naruto freaking even hits the corridors, it's an instant fight. He's no hold back bars. As like, no, nothing special, just me. Are you, are you, are you Sasuke, like, are you 100% sure there's nothing special? As like, if there was something special about me, I think I would know, right? It's like, yeah, I just, I just want to understand that. What the fuck is wrong with you? As like, I don't know what you mean, dude. You are smarter than I am. I am in a Uchiha, but you're on the bottom of the class. As he's whispering this, he's trying. It's like Naruto looks at him and says, "I don't need to be top of the class to be the smartest. I just know I'm the smartest because I am a genius." But in his head, I'm gonna explain. He Kakashi told him that what how they figured out teams. They take the bottom and they put him with the two top. So Naruto's like, if I need to be in a team with Sasuke for multiple reasons. Number one, I need to control him, his anger, because I'm the only one that's strong enough. Not strong enough. I should not say strong enough. Kakashi's way stronger. Also, explaining this, Kakashi training with Naruto has Naruto pushing him too. So Kakashi is not out of shape starting into Naruto, and he's also basically battle ready, and he does basically combat training with Naruto, and Naruto keeps this man on his toes, uh, using his fighting style, also using everything he possibly can to make this man just feel regret. As also Naruto has learned the Chidori. Now, so, uh, he was not going to teach him the Chidori only because of the if he doesn't have a Sharingan, it's not going to work. But weirdly enough, Naruto with the Chidori, he doesn't have the effect of like tunnel vision, only because his Naruto's brain works like 20, like almost, I think it's like 1,000 trillions times faster than any human being, and a seconds faster than any human being possible. So his brain is and his knowledge is so much faster and easier to move. So like he does not have that like almost goggle. I'm gonna call it a goggle effect where you can only see in front of you. As Aruka steps in the classroom, as he starts doing the test, everyone passes with flying colors. Naruto, looks like he's like trying really hard. He's not. Sasuke is doing really easy. All of them pass the test as normal. Now, he gets his headband as night falls, and this should as Susui. Is it Susui? Yeah, Susui. Susui, thinking Naruto's an idiot, thinking Naruto is dumb, goes to Naruto and tells him about this cool scroll. And if he takes the scroll, he can get a promotion early. Now Naruto knows this bullshit, but he understands that if he does not do this, he's just gonna find another little kid to do it with. So what he does is he tells Kakashi about it. Kakashi understands the issue and tells Naruto what to do. Now Naruto basically what he does is he basically pretends like he stole it, runs out to the forest where Shisui says. Now Naruto actually ran in there, and Kakashi's like, oh, he just no. Naruto grabbed the Preventative Skull and started writing stuff down. So he's like, Rasengan, and he just writes down as many jutsus as he possibly can in roughly 5 to 6 minutes. Uh, like explosive. Like he writes down, I think 4 jutsus. He writes down a a jutsu that the fourth Hokage was working on before he died. It was actually a jutsu uh, that was supposed to be a a very similar jutsu to his teleportation, but can only work and but is a lot less. Like you don't need so much of a like scroll paper and just need some sills. Uh, the obviously the Rasengan, and he instantly like when exploding shadow clones, and he can like magnify it or shrink it, and uh black flame breath, and that's a new jutsu I made up where it's very concentrated. Uh, basically, it's very concentrated fire, like the fireball jutsu, but it's very similar to fireball jutsu, but instead of just normal fire, it is completely black and it never stops burning. Almost like the Ramaterasu, but a lot less powerful and uh, matters by chakra control and all that stuff. As when Susui comes out there to steal the scroll and he realizes it's just a log, he gets pissed and tries to kill Naruto, just like in canon. But instead of Iruka coming in, Kakashi comes in and lightning's blade this man's into his chest and kills him. As now the as Naruto and Kakashi goes to Ujiraka Ramen's chills out, as Naruto feels great sadness. As Ukaraka Ramen daughter is now running the business completely by herself with no help, as she looks as happy as she did any time before when his father was still here. As she ran everything, the business, the company, the entire rest of the company, as she is a boss basically. As Naruto and Sasuke leave, not Naruto and Kakashi leave, as Naruto goes to the school next day, as they're submitting their teachers as the final one, Team 7, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to Team Kakashi. As this is where we're ending it off, I hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment down below, blah, blah, blah. You already know this shit. I don't have to tell you. Also, I do want to tell you this because I just looked down below, but do you want me to bring like Killer Croc back? But like a villain? I do want to start making villains like they're interesting in some way. But I just wanted you guys to know this. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.